So why was the karma for them to see you win, Libra? This one is what's special about you. This is what was tangibly siphoned from you. That's what we're gonna figure out. And this is the tarot. You dig, you dig. I heard witch doctor. You're not a witch doctor. You're empathic. You have a gift. You don't let nobody weaponize it against you. You know why they think you're a witch doctor? Because they obviously, this is parroted a little bit, but or a lot of it, but it's true. They wasn't shit until you came along. They didn't feel like the shit until you came along. Ooh, what was that? That flew over there. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Exactly. So why are you fronting like it wasn't? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I feel like you had enough and said the time has come to clear my energy, because being around you is like a full-time job. Ouch, Libra, what they do to you, right? Instead of taking the time to get to know you as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel like that's the big slap in the face, because you did take the time to get to know each other. And maybe they didn't release their ex before they got to you, Libra. Now, this is all Libra placements. You could be a Libra, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Rising, Venus, Mars, Neptune. I don't care where you have Libra at. All 12 planetary house placements, 12 houses, North Node, South Node. Listen, there's a strong magnetic attraction here, but you want to release them. What did they do, Libra, that you want to release them? Well, first of all, let's talk about what's eating Gilbert's grapes. Y'all remember that movie? Remember Leonardo DiCaprio he looked like he was like 8 years old in that movie. It was very early in his career, and Johnny Depp was his big brother in that movie. And then I heard Of Mice and Men. So Libra, you think someone's retarded, or you think they have some type of abnormal mentally, and it's not that you're trying to diagnose anybody. You see things. It's like you think this person's crazy. I'll just say it like that. Libra, the chemistry. What about the chemistry? What do y'all? Well, let's say it like this. Whatever y'all have in common. What did y'all have in common? Because you have chemistry. We don't have nothing in common but each other. But that's fair, because the man has a blue robe on and the woman has red, so that's yin yang energy right there. But then he has gold in it too, so he might be playing for two different teams. I don't know why I was called to say it like that. All paths lead to home. So that's what's important about you. Your inner authority, your intuition, the way you turn inward instead of seeking external validation. You go deep. You see that big water back there? It's like she's underwater. You could have dreams about this person. Okay, on the bottom, star family. You are a part of a team of souls calling support. You are a part of this person's soul tribe. Something like that. I don't know. I just feel like they tried to shrink you. They tried to shrink you and take all your credit. So they were trying to bully you out of your residuals. But you have chemistry. So maybe they don't know that about themselves. You see all these different souls on this page? You poor unfortunate souls. Okay, so it sounds like you have released or help free the slaves in some essence. Or you help free the slaves. So it's your energy that pushed other people out of bondage and into freedom. They freed themselves behind you. But y'all have chemistry. So this person was abusing their power. Maybe they didn't know their power. But he's attracted to you. You hold the light. You have something in your hand that's important. And you see how they're sharing it? So his hand is in her hand and his hand. So it's like you have your own idea about what you're supposed to do with this. You want to keep people bondage. And you want to go inward and do the inner work. So one is external and one is internal. So yin yang energy is right. All right, so how is it being benefited in a tangible sense? Y'all released each other's exes. I heard poor unfortunate souls. Wow. Someone is might have been practicing a little bit of evil stuff. Call in support. He didn't know his power. He was stupid. I'm hearing as my premonition. He took what we shared and gave it to a practitioner. Is it a nurse practitioner? Because I saw that Queen of Cups on the bottom. Or some other kind of practitioner. See, it goes back to my reading. Negative and needy. Somebody thought you being gifted, like heightened intuition, like you have a gift, but then somebody's a witch doctor, somebody who seeks external validation, going inward versus outward. That's where the conflict is, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves, your bond deepens. So someone's need to win got this masculine a little thirsty, Libra, and he was trying to do something external, and you're more internal. You go within. You're too strong. So you start exposing. I feel like you start embarrassing this person without meaning to. You don't know what this person's into. You just get along. You just go along. Get along, go along. Whatever. And this person start feeling exposed. They feel like an exposed nerve when it came to you. How does this show up in the tangible? Boundaries is how it should. Damn. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You people pleasing fucking teacher's pet, bringing an apple to school every day, and you ain't got a straight A to show for it, you dumb of mice and men. You think this motherfucker's retarded. Oh shit. Look, what's on the bottom? Watch a movie. You watching a movie. You're watching this unfold. Like, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. Okay? Some of you can have cats. Lord have mercy. Someone was on a where do you need to they was on an eagle trip. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay. You just watching drama unfold. Okay? You watch people get took advantage of time and time again. It's interesting I put this card under this one because I said poor unfortunate souls. You done free the slaves. Look at this shit. You see what I'm saying? Somebody wants to use their power to control people, and you want to use your power to help people. So that's the Clash of Clan right now. Yeah. Y'all are very much the same. Y'all possess the same frequency. Okay, you see that thing in her hand? It looks like a light or something. You see, his hand is open like this, and her hand is like this. I feel like this person low-key hates your guts for how you're using your shared foundation. They hate it. So what's the release your ex? What's the release your ex? Should I use the tarot cards for that? Yeah. But y'all, even in this phase of it, where you might want to like headbutt each other, you're still getting to know each other. You hear that train? Somebody needs to make a docu-series. All paths lead to home. It's like, I'm going to sit back and watch you do all this stupid shit. Chanting. Somebody likes yoga or Pilates, or does need to do yoga, Pilates. I heard it strengthens your Kegel muscles. Damn. Hydrate. You gotta hydrate here. Someone drinks a lot of water. Someone's real. Wow. Look what's under hydrate. Unbound. It keeps repeating itself. I promise, Libra, I can't make this shit up. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. We've been doing this shit a long time. Y'all been fighting over this. I see the Avengers, where the two brothers, Loki was the evil one and Thor was the demigod. Not that anybody's a god or anything like that, but they was fighting over that thing, that scientific thing. Look at this. Look. All this shit says the same fucking thing. You see that? Now you see that? Now you see that. Damn. I feel like you was not expected to release this. Whatever this is. Okay? Chanting and you might be a prayer warrior. Where I see chanting, your vibration is rising. You're the oracle. Somebody hates your fucking guts. Transformation. Fuck. Like, now this message is very strong on this side too. There are things at a cellular transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Oh, this person done screwed up. Energy work. You having a kundalini rising and they're having a fucking panic attack. Okay? Energy work. Master number 22. Okay? These are some of the things you're doing that's strengthening you. It's strengthening your body inside out. You're strengthening yourself inside. Ooh. Release your ex. This has been your ex for many lifetimes. It has. He has. It strengthens your kegel muscle. What the fuck? Wow. And then, how can you mother yourself? This is how all this is showing up in a tangible sense. It's like, wait, we're not done. It looked like she's praying. That's how she mothers herself. Clearing your energy. That's a 10. That's a completion. There's only a 5 and a 5. Well, a 10 is 2 5s. Okay? You clearing your energy. You are totally repulsed by somebody. Trust the niggle. I can't. It's like, what is the niggle feeling? What is this niggling feeling trying to tell you? That you operate. What I like about this card is you operate from your shadow side as well as your light side, and both parties picked it up and they both are standing up together. They're not. It's not a duality with your energy. So it just seemed like who you have that chemistry with, they tried to steal it all from you. They tried to weaponize you against you by doing that to you. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. Yeah, that's God talking to you. All right, that's it. It just feel like a huge slap in the face. What happened? 8 of Cups. You got on your hind legs and walked away. 8 of Swords is in reverse. You can't be plotted on. You can't be challenged. Like, you're not. Nobody could plot. Nobody could walk up on you if you're not there. That's what that tells me. You're seeing things that aren't there. If I'm walking this way, how am I sticking around to be plotted on? Somebody did something to you, spiritually or mentally, to the point where it's like, well, that's it for that. I guess my time is completed here. It's time for me to go elsewhere. I think you walked away, and there's a moon on the 8 of Cups. So you have that sneaky intuition that almost doesn't count. Somebody almost had you. I almost had her. This Emperor in reverse. So someone wanted. This is avoidance of accountability. This is emotionally out of whack. This is also irresponsible. This is abuse of power. This is bad parenting. Nothing they try to put on you stuck. This is a bad husband. This is a lack of accountability. This is not taking action. This is in my feelings. Is that what else? King of Swords is in reverse. Swords. This is a tyrant, lying, abusive words. I meant to hurt your feelings. I meant to break your mind, body, and spirit. I meant to break your your body down, your mental down, your emotions down. But the Eight of Cups is in the upright. Whoa, that was a dud. King of Pentacles is in reverse. Oh, somebody came for the kill. So once somebody showed you a force of habit, I feel like this is a lifestyle. You got two kings and an emperor in reverse. So that's a forced lifestyle that somebody was living or accustomed to doing. This could be the person who's watching, who could have did something and watching it behind the scenes, watching how shit unfold. Or you are. Nine of Cups. Wow. Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, we are no more, we discerning. We are discerning, and the Empress is in the upright. Right under that Emperor in reverse. It's like, before I let you plot on me and fuck my head up and put me in my head and have me thinking negative, I'm going to trust the niggle. I'm going to see what it's trying to tell me. I'm going to listen to my guides. I'm going to say the right stuff. You could be reciting Holy Scripture. You could be reciting positive affirmations. I only attract who is attracted to me. Because this is somebody who did something behind the scenes and they're paying for it, or somebody did something to this person and they don't have the strong enough boundaries, because you have that card out here too. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You let somebody come in and disrupt the natural chemistry or the natural ebb and flow of what's happening here. You got on your hind legs and moved elsewhere, because this is static over here. It's nothing but chaos and nonsense over here. And your vibration is rising. You are the pillar of light. Okay? Something with the energy work. So you get weird energy, somatic, psychic senses through your body. Your body signals when something's not correct. But you are still a creative being. It just looked like somebody tried to tear you down so they can stand up on their hind legs. Is what it feels like. So you released somebody. The X factor. This could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. Tell me who I have to be to get some love and some reciprocity. Where's the love? This is a dysfunctional group. That's why ain't no friendship here. A King of Pentacles in reverse. His money is gone before he sees it. His health is bad. And this is a very stoic energy. So they're so serious, they're actually stiff at this point. And the Emperor's in reverse too. It's like the King of Swords in reverse is vile. They lack integrity. Sleazy. They don't have nothing to do with sex too much, but abusive sex can come out of it. Not to say it in the straight manner, not like that, not like deprivation of free will. It's just that they don't care about they self. They don't care about their spirit or their body. Something flipped them on their head. Something flipped all this on its head, and you're picking up on it. And it's like, before I get into all of that and we both be stuck in here together with scars, let me go back to what feels good to me. Let me make sure I am still practicing what feels good to me, in case I need to be that light at the end of the tunnel. That somebody didn't expect that. Somebody didn't expect you to remain in the upright. You had to stand your ground. You got too much to lose. Someone thought they could just abandon you, and that didn't work. You don't have poverty on your side, in no essence. Five of Cups. Okay, so they're not your real friends with those 3 cups laying down. But there is somebody who is. You in love with yourself until you meet them. Knight of Cups. So someone needs to abandon some type of group that's not helping them grow. And when I say group, this could be many masses to their conglomerate. And what I mean when I say that is different etiquettes and habits that they have that's killing their own spirit. I think they're doing this to themselves. See, the Hangman is in reverse. And then you have the Tower and the Four of Wands and the Moon. You can't force somebody against their free will. You see that Jinn back there? You see that? What's underneath the moon? They slept with somebody or bonded with somebody, celebrated with somebody, and they didn't know it was going to cost you. I didn't know it was going to be a hit, Mike. I swear to God, I didn't know it was going to be a hit. Fredo was the weak link from The Godfather. He was the weak link of all the brothers. And he almost sunk the whole fucking empire. And Michael had to make tough decisions against what his mother would have wanted or what his father would have wanted, but he had to make decisions for the whole family. It cost him his wife. It cost him some of his friends, but he had to make that decision in hindsight. This is where I feel like you're coming in, Libra. You're making decisions for your family and your dynamic in hindsight. Like when you see a weak link, because I swear to God, I see of mice and men, you think this person is crazy because they allow things that shouldn't be allowed as a person who's eligible for accountability, eligible to be held accountable. I'll say it like that. You see what I'm saying? Whether you're a man or a woman, you're eligible to be held accountable, and you're not holding yourself accountable. I'm going to hold you accountable regardless of what you do. And that 8 of Cups indicates that. And you're in the 9 of Cups. I like the 4 of Cups in reverse because you're not disappointed. You're not even pressed. Even that 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. What do I need to be? I'm not in the cold. I hold my own. I'm not in the cold. I'm not by myself. I don't feel alone. I don't feel abandoned. Someone was seeing things. I said that. You're seeing things that are not there. You have to be seeing things that are not there because all paths lead to home. I have inner authority. I have intuition. You turn your gaze inward. Okay? So you handle it in a way that's more powerful than seeking external validation. Because somebody could be depressed. Maybe. But they're left with all the dirty damages. You could have won your case or they felt like they won their case. Maybe they wanted you to feel shitted on. But you don't feel shitted on. But they made their point to exit or to, I guess the grass wasn't greener. They go to justice. There you go. And the Page of Swords. I feel like, see, they're lurking in the background to see how you handling it. And they go the Ace of Swords. Yes, they are. They're watching to see how you handle things. They're watching you. Okay? That's marriage too with the Justice and the 10 of Pentacles. Your household's still nice. Your household got bigger. You got a new house coming. Your household got bigger and you got family. You got space for 2 cane corsos. You got space for another child. You got space for a man to come in. Or somebody saw that in you and tried to fuck it up for you. Because you do have the Emperor and the Empress here, but one of them is flipped upside down. So whoever put that energy out there, they're the ones that's going to receive it back because they're going to be the ones stuck with all the dirty damages. There is a Tower. Okay? There's a sudden realization, a crack in the foundation. It's like the person can't hold up the facade no more. I can't do it no more. These motherfuckers got to go. Because they carrying jinns. It's like the jinns is moving through the person. The people that they're choosing to kumbaya with. They're starting to realize that now. That they were the traitor the whole time. They didn't see themselves as the traitor. They saw themselves as, I got the first and final say about what I'm going to do next. Yes, you do. And this is what you did next. The Tower. You're learning a lot about each other. When you fight, it's like your childhood friends, the neighborhood kids. The one you fight with the most is the one you end up being best friends with. In a sense. Not always, but in a sense. The one you always clash a clan with is because y'all learn to respect each other because you understand each other at a different level. This is y'all. That example, this example of y'all chemistry, of how you stand and fight in a way that doesn't hurt anybody. It just puts people in their place. Helped. Y'all both freed each other's exes. They were bound to their ex. You helped them through that. They about to get a Tower, a crash course. Okay? You're a part of a soul tribe. You are. They got to credit. You help them set better boundaries. There's a lot of what you did that they wasn't trying to give you credit for. They were trying to take the credit, but you own your shit. You're honest with yourself. You are in the upright. You have your integrity and your dignity intact. You don't have to want for nothing. You don't need anybody. You don't want for nothing. How could someone overlook that? Who knows? Who gives a shit, right? Release your ex. Go back to your ex. Keep your ex. The fact is, an ex. Okay? They're an ex for a reason. Now this Emperor in reverse is an ex for a reason. Because they tried to box you in. You don't let anybody box you in. With the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like, you don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about you sneaking up on me. I'm coming for you. Because I have inner authority. I have quiet confidence. I have quiet arrogance. And somebody is sitting back watching all this shit backfire. Because they've been released. You done cleared all this shit out your energy. All this shit. All the exes that came to the table with this Emperor in reverse. What makes this person, what's eating Gilbert's grapes is, what makes this person be in the reverse is they come with too much baggage. It disrupts the ebb and flow of your natural, authentic chemistry. Is they won't let it go. They can't show up for you because they're still in the past. And here you go. It's like, well, let me clear all that. Let me help you. I don't want to stand in your way. My father used to say that so much, and I didn't understand what it meant as a kid until I got grown enough where it's like, if somebody tell you that, you better go get some ice cream and some chips and cheese and some ribs because you got broken up with. Somebody is not attached. Somebody is not claiming you when they say that. I don't want to stand in your way. And that's the niggle they might be feeling is like, this is not just love and light. This is shadow too. This is somebody's Lilith. This is somebody who follows that intuition and is not tainted or distorted because they hydrated. They're chanting. They say they speak the right things over their life. Somebody doesn't get it yet. Why you're the pillar of light. How did you get to be the pillar of light? And you're this professional badass at the same time. Like, how are you transforming when I did all this stuff with you with all my exes? This is why. Because you have an authentic Kundalini arising and you can't fake that. You have an authentic ego death. You can't fake that. I have erector pili. I have goosebumps. That's what that medical term is for goosebumps. Pillar of light. How can you mother yourself? Your inner child is offended by this predatorial energy. I hope I don't get banned for that because it's metaphoric for you're disrespecting the ebb and flow of my peace and tranquility and my happiness, my pursuit of happiness. Someone just wanted to attack you and he didn't see that. So he got flipped on his head. He got publicly humiliated. That's why you're not disappointed. That's why you're not stuck in your head. Because they hit you first. You're allowed to hit them back. Okay? You don't have abandonment wounds to be played on. All this is their problem. They do. They still have issues. So you don't have nothing but I can pray for you. All I have is my inner authority and my intuition moving